Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you, and this is the Batman Noel. Now, for those of you that are not new to my channel, y'all know that I already reviewed the McFarlane Platinum Edition, which is the blue one, which I'll compare the two. But now I got the standard version. I love the blue version so much, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I want the black and gray one now. So I decided to get him. So this is the Batman Noel. So it's pretty much the same figure, just a different color, just a different coat of paint. But I figured, you know what? At first I wasn't going to review him because I already reviewed the other one. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I was like, I'm going to do a review. So here we are. So we get a look at Batman inside the packaging. DC Multiverse, Batman. And on the side, Batman from Batman Noel. 22 moving parts. McFarlane Toys. Ages 12 plus. DC Multiverse there on the side. Batman there on the side. DC Universe Infinite barcode. DC Multiverse Batman. Barcode there. Legalities. DC Multiverse again. On the left side, you got that Lee Bermejo artwork, which is wonderful. It's really awesome. And we have the figure. So I'm gonna crack old Batsy out of the packaging, and we will get further into the review. So let's do it. And here's Batman out of the packaging. And he looks good. He's just as solid as the blue and gray. I think I still like the blue and gray more, but this black and gray is awesome. And you know what? I thought these brown highlights in the suit was going to bother me, but it actually doesn't. The brown, it's not intrusive as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be like, I thought it was going to really bother me. I was like, there's gonna be brown highlights in the costume. I was like, to break up the gray. I was like, no, because in the blue and gray version, there's no brown in it. It's just straight gray. But if you could see it, there's brown highlights in the suit. But it's not as dark as I thought it would be, and and at first glance, you probably wouldn't even notice it. But the brown highlight's cool. So the head sculpt is the same. It's the same as it is on the blue and gray, but it's awesome. And for some reason, I think the black and gray brings out the head sculpt a little better. For some weird reason to me. Maybe it's just me. But it is the same exact head sculpt. It is. Which I'm going to compare them both in a minute. But I don't know, it's something about the black and gray that's really bringing out the head sculpt. But I love all this armor detail in his cowl. I love that. I love all the armor there. It's just great. It looks so great that he got the short, or you can say medium short ears, and they're pointy. I love that. I love the head sculpt. I love the face expression. He got that distinctive chin. He got the Batman scowl going on. And I love that. He has the white eyes. I know people are saying that they're not satisfied with that because he's not supposed to have white eyes. You're supposed to be able to see his eyes like in the Batman Noel comic book. I mean, I understand that complaint, but I always prefer my Batman with white eyes. Also, his chest emblem isn't the same as it is in the comic book either. The bat chest emblem is supposed to connect to his cape, but if they would have chose to do that, it would have been so weird, especially since this is a wide cape. It wouldn't have worked out as well. So I'm so glad that they decided to do this, and this looks better actually. I'm sorry, but I know it's the source material, but the way they chose to sculpt this bat emblem, it looks better. And also he looks better with the white eyes. I always prefer my Batman with white eyes. And you have the nice armor detail all throughout his suit, which is awesome, and I love it. You also have his belt. His belt is also different from the comics, but I love what they did with his belt. All the changes that they made with this figure, I love. All the changes that they made with this Batman figure, I love. It's changes for the better. Also, he has the sculpted knuckle dusters. I love that. He has the gray in it. He has the gray sculpted in his gauntlets, in the glove area of his gauntlets. It's nicely sculpted. Once again, you see the gray knuckle dust. I love that. And so he comes with the binoculars, and the binoculars is attached to his hand, which I think is a good move. But you could put the binoculars on him, and Batman is scouring the city, which is really cool. I love that. That's a really nice touch. So he comes with the Batnoculars. I know he probably would never call it that. You see more brown highlights throughout his leg. He has the brown highlights in his shoulders. He has it in his shoulders. He has it in his ab area. He has it around here. He has it in his legs, those little brown highlights. And it doesn't bother me. It actually doesn't bother me. Nice detail and design all throughout his legs and his thigh area. His boots, I love his freaking boots. His boots are so freaking awesome. He has the straps going through his boots. I love that. I love the design of his boots. The design of his boots is just so awesome. Has some nice line work and texturing. Got a little bit of wrinkles in his boot. He also has like some worn, battle damage in his boots as well. He also has the battle damage in his bat emblem. And his belt is just awesome. And so we're gonna look at the back. His back is awesome, nice detail. I mean, it's flat in the back, but there's still a lot of detail going on back there. Got the belt. You got the hoops. He has a hoop here and a hoop here. Probably like when he's like skydiving from some top of the building or something, and he has to hook his grapple to the back of his belt. That's awesome. And you know what you really get brownie points for? The treads at the bottom. The treads at the bottom are so freaking awesome. The treads with the bat symbol. The treads with the freaking bat symbol. You get so much brownie points for that. So this is just a really awesome figure. This is one of the best Batman figures that McFarlane has come out with. It just is. It's just one of the best, and that's why that I double dipped on them. That's why I got this one and I got the blue and gray one. I mean, that's exactly why. It's just so awesome. And so speaking of the blue and gray, like I said, it's the same exact figure, both of them. 1-for-1, same exact figure. And I love the blue and gray. I love it so much because blue is my favorite color. But they're the same exact figure, but they're both awesome. They're both so freaking awesome. So as you can see, you see the brown highlights on this suit, and on this suit you do not see it. No brown highlights. And like I said, I prefer no highlights. I just prefer the just the regular gray on this figure. But the brown highlights are not so bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's not. But they're both the same figure, and they're both awesome. And really, to be honest, I'm happy to own both of them. I'm extremely happy. And so as you can see, he comes out of packaging with his open hand and with his binocular hands. But I'm going to swap out the hands real quick. And so here he is with his alternate fisted hand. As you can see those gray knuckle dusters on there. And the same with his open trigger finger hand. So he has an open trigger finger hand, which he can hold his batarang. This is the batarang that he comes with, which I did not get into that in the accessories part. So here is the batarang. Here's the batarang that he comes with. My huge ass fingers, I apologize. But there's the batarang. There's the batarang that he comes with. The other blue and gray variant, he came with a present, which is also accurate to the source material, but it's so much better when Batman comes with a batarang. So If you notice, this Batarang looks more like the comic book, on that bat symbol. I'll probably put that on off camera. But yeah, so we'll get into the cape. So his cape is wired, so you can do a lot. You can spread it out like that, spread out nice and wide. You can I like doing like when his cape is blowing in the wind, so you can do that as well. I'm gonna just curl that up real quick, the 3-point finger technique, and you just swoosh it over. And so you do that, and it looked like his cape is in the wind. So you can also do that, which is really awesome and cool. So I'll get into articulation. I did it before on the blue and gray variant, but for those of you who didn't see that video, I'll do it again. So his head can go to the left and to the right. He also can pivot. He has attitude. He can look up. He can look up a very good amount. He can look down that much. His arms go out about that much. Wait, probably could go a little bit higher. Okay, goes out about that much. He can do full rotation. He has an upper bicep swivel, doubly jointed elbows. He has the butterfly joints as well. He has a full upper ball peg rotation that can pivot. It can go all the way around. It can go left and to the right. It can go spin all the way around. He can crunch back about that much. He can crunch forward about a tiny bit. He does have low waist rotation that can swivel all the way around as well. He can do the splits about that much. He can kick up. I love those treads. He can kick up about that much. He can kick back about that much. He has only a slight little bitty bit of thigh rotation. He has doubly jointed knees and no boot rotation, but he does have full swivel and hinge in the ankles. He can hinge up that much, down that much. He has ankle pivot, and he has the toe articulation. So that is what you will receive from Mr. Batman. That is what you will get from the Batman. So I am going to get into some final thoughts and break down the video. And so my final thoughts on this figure: he's amazing. I knew I was going to love him because I love the blue and gray variant, so I knew I was going to love him just as much. I don't remember what I gave the blue and gray. I don't remember if I gave the blue and gray a 8 or 8.5. I don't remember, but I'm going to give this one a 9. It's just, this figure is amazing. The blue and gray is amazing, but this figure is amazing as well. They're both incredible figures. I mean, they're the same exact figure, just with a different coat of paint, but sometimes that goes a long way. And both figures are amazing. And I knew I was going to love this figure. So I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. So I enjoyed this Batman just as much as I enjoyed the blue and gray variant. And I got him on Best Buy. He's still available on Best Buy at retail. So you don't have to go to the aftermarket to pick him up. And I definitely say he's worth a pickup. So he gets a 9 out of 10. So that's my review, guys, of the Batman Noel Standard Edition. Hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it informative. Like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, see ya. 'Cause I'm Batman.